By Einstein's general theory, I was foolish to ever think I could sustain my inventing genius indefinitely. And I guess that one girl was right. I should just tinker. Perhaps with some actual Tinker toys. Or Lego set, preferably a Dexter's Laboratory one. If there is such a thing, my robotic nemesis will eventually fill the world with vibrant, helpful boy inventors who will cure diseases and come up with hypersonic jet engines and time-traveling laser beams, and I'll accept my fate. Just fade away. Play with my Star Wars toys. Write my memoirs. Host a daytime talk show. Or something.
Kaori, do you ever think about the possibility of someone making edible sparkly ink you could use in a pen for writing on crepes?
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Mayumi, it's almost as if you've been reading my dream diary.
Hee hee. Well, I have to admit it's something I've been thinking about ever since I was a little kid.
That's so amazing. So have I. Of course, I find it best not simply to dream about a possibility, but to set about making that dream come true.
I agree. It's so great we agree on so many things.
Oh, to be sure. And yet while I fear ours may not be a simple dream to fulfill, and we walk a path fraught with difficulties, as Friedrich Schiller once so famously wrote, knowledge, the object of knowledge and the knower are the three factors which motivate action. The senses, the work and the doer comprise the threefold basis of action.
Konnichiwa.
In case you don't know, that means hello in Japanese, Dave.
You too. Again. You reduced me to a pathetic boy tinkerer. How many juvenile book series have been written or animated TV shows produced about boy tinkerers? The answer, obviously, is none.
Will anything positive come from this melodramatic display? You should be grateful to us, your wonderful, caring friends, for pointing you in your proper life's direction, Dave.
Again, that's none. No TV shows or juvenile book series about boy tinkerers.
Chizu, Dave. I'll print this one out poster size.
Come with us. If you want to live.
That's just it. I don't. My lord. Choke. What is this place?
You really don't know.
It's a fully stocked inventor's laboratory, you silly thing, you.
It belonged to another boy inventor.
But he seems to have had an accident. About 15 minutes before we showed up in your room.
Yes, I'm sure it was quite a tragedy. But what has any of this to do with me?
Well, just as we helped you, we'd like you to reciprocate.
Helped me? Once again allow me to remind you of the lack of
appreciation of one's unique station in life, apparently. Well, be that as it may. Ordinarily we selflessly help the desperate, the unhappy, or the desperately unhappy without regard to our own needs. However, in this unique case, circumstances have conspired to force us into making an exception.
This time, Kaori and I have our own dream we simply must fulfill before we start in again on helping others with theirs.
And what is this dream? Dare I ask at the further risk of my own swiftly crumbling walls of sanity?
Edible sparkly ink. To go into a pen of some kind.
For writing on crepes.
For writing on crepes.
That's all? Edible sparkly ink. In a pen. For writing on crepes? Yes. I can see it. The schematics forming. In my mind, I could do this. It could put me right back on top. I'll do it. I'll invent edible sparkly ink and a pen.
For writing on crepes.
For writing on crepes. Yes.
One wouldn't ordinarily expect an explosion of such a magnitude as a result of mixing various food colorings and edible sparkles.
And I guess they'll never find Dave. I mean, at least the important bits.
Well, Mayumi, there were simply too many of them over too widely scattered an area. At least now we have time to try the American-style donuts here at this shop. I hear they're quite sweet and delicious. And there's still that boy inventor making robot His boy inventors seem less apt to go to pieces at the first sign of difficulty.
You mean?
We'll have a few donuts, then ask that robot to create us the ideal boy inventor for making our edible sparkly ink pen for writing on crepes.
Kaori, you rock.
That's so nice of you to say, Mayumi. Of course, as far as I'm concerned, we both rock equally well.
Oh, or rather, konnichiwa to the both of you.
Hello, again, robot. Oh, hisashi desu ne. Oh, jinky desu ka.
I thought you kids were finished with your student exchange and back in Japan. Did you overstay? What about your visas?
Visas. We never use credit cards. We always pay in cash.
Cash leaves less of a paper trail.
I concur. Although as a robot, my monetary needs are few, and even those are taken care of by the proceeds derived from the many profitable patents my boy inventors generate.
Funny you should mention boy inventors. That's just why we've come to see you. You see, we need to ask of you a special favor.
For you two gals, anything. All you have to do is ask and it shall be done.
You're too kind. The world could stand a few more robots just like you. I have to tell you, Mayumi, I can't help but feel that was a most productive trip, even by our standards.
Oh, yeah, Kaori and the edible sparkly ink those boy inventors came up with is even more delicious than I'd hoped.
Our heads are full of dreams. And that's a wonderful thing, wouldn't you agree?